What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day. So thank you guys for coming back for another video. So today we are doing some maintenance on the S2000. Last time I was driving the car, my radiator took a shit, and when I was driving I noticed my coolant started spewing all over my car while I was driving, and I saw the smoke and my car did get hot. So I know these cars can blow a head gasket pretty easily, so I pulled over, turned off the car and all that. So that was pretty bad, but I think the car should be fine. I turned off the car right away. It wasn't on for too long, but yeah, we picked up an OEM radiator. Alright, so here she is, guys. So it's pretty dirty under here. Like I said, the coolant got everywhere, so it's just dried up everywhere. But yeah, maybe that'll be another vlog if you guys are into that. Maybe a different video. I could clean up the whole bay and make it look brand new again, because it's pretty neglected under here. All that coolant just all over the place. But what we're also going to be replacing on top of the radiator is this little O-ring right here. Had a good one, OEM from Honda. So I didn't even know this was a thing, but I was leaking oil and I was trying to figure out from where. And I guess there's an O-ring behind this little bolt screw right there. So yeah, you guys can see the oil coming out a little bit right there. So that's the only place I've seen the oil leaking. And I looked it up, and yeah, I guess that's a problem with these. So I'm gonna back out that screw and replace this little O-ring. The shipping was like 10 times expensive more than the part. The part was like $1 something, and shipping was like 10 bucks. Whatever, it's cheap in the end nonetheless. Alright, so we started taking apart the S2000 a little bit, and I had to take off my intake box. And upon looking at my filter, this shit is filthy, and I'm pretty sure it's overdue. So I kind of need to go to the store anyways. I was thinking AutoZone is literally down the street, so I think I might just go AutoZone and buy a new filter, because I also need to buy jack stands. I don't have any. I tried looking for the front jacking point, but I can't find it, so I'm just buy a jack so I can just lift it up on both sides. But yeah, this filter is disgusting, bro. What the fuck? Bruh, sometimes I forget this shit's mid-engine. Like, all I did was just take out the air box and the filter. Just those two things, and boom, half my bay is cleared up. It's crazy, bro. Like, the motor really sits behind the shock tower. It's crazy. I really forget it's mid-engine. So I actually finessed taking out the radiator without jacking up the car. So I did spill a lot. I don't recommend doing it this way, but I didn't have a bucket or anything. I didn't have jack stands, so I just placed a couple towels down and I was able to get it out. There's still some coolant in here. It's a little heavy, so I'm gonna have to drain that out. But yeah, getting there. Now I just need to go to the store. I want to see if they have any air filters, and then that's it. I already got coolant and everything, and then we'll bleed the coolant system and see if she drives good after that. Alright guys, so I checked where they have an available air filter in the store. The nearest store that has one in stock is 30 minutes away, so I'm actually gonna save that for last. I'm actually a little like pressed for time. I gotta leave in a couple hours, so I'm gonna swap over these fans to the new radiator, and I'm gonna make sure everything is running good, and then I'll just take the S2K and then we'll just swap out the filter later. So yeah, because if I leave right now and go pick it up, it's gonna take like an hour, so I would want to knock this out the way first and make sure it's all good. Alright, so fans are switched over. There's like a piece of the coolant hose stuck on the bottom, and it was the biggest bitch to get off. It was like seized on there. But this is the old radiator, as you guys can see, starting to give up on me. It was just leaking out of the edges and stuff, so no bueno. Alright, so I just came back from the store. I had to buy some hose clamps, but radiator is in there. I just tightened everything down. I just need to put back the box and the filter, and then we'll get ready for some coolant. Alright guys, so I just put everything back, hose down the garage. I low-key made a mess in here. I just put everything back together. I did flush, I bled it and everything, and yeah, I just went around the block. The air is coming out extremely hot, which is good, which means all the air is out of the system. It felt good, so all that's left is to go get a car wash, because wow, it's been sitting there for like a week. Alright, what's up guys? So it's actually the next day. Got the car cleaned up and we're gonna be replacing this air filter. So I went and picked up the K&N that fits the S2000. It is the E2345. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. The E2345. So this is like the perfect match for stock one. So we're gonna be swapping those out, and also I don't know if you guys noticed, but the top of my air box is off. It's right there. So we're actually gonna be doing a intake airbox mod that I came across, and it looked pretty interesting. So basically guys, the stock intake is the best intake you can have because the way it covers the intake, so that's what makes it a cold air intake. I saw this guy's video and he said on the track that they tested it over and over again that the stock intake with the K&N air filter actually outperforms like a AEM intake or all that, because after like multiple track use it actually starts getting hot, you get all that heat soak. And yeah, so this is actually, according to the guy that made that video, he said this is actually like the best intake you can have because it makes repeated power over and over again. So yeah. So to clarify, the mod I'm about to do does not to give any power increases, but it does give more of a sound induction noise, which you know we all love. So basically I'm gonna take off this little plastic vent thing right here. It's plastic rivets, should come out really easy. So when Honda made this, the point of this was to like basically divert the air. So you know, not everyone is like a car enthusiast that likes the induction noise, so they wanted to keep it relatively more quiet sounding. So this is what that's for. And also that hole in the corner right there, that's also to, it goes into here and it basically like recirculates the air. So we're gonna be covering that up, and basically what it just does is just quiets it down. It just like recirculates the air so it doesn't sound as vicious, but you know, we want to hear that VTEC crossover. So yeah, that's all it does. Again, this is not gonna do any power gains, but it's gonna make the VTEC sound a lot meaner. So yeah. So here is the back of the lid now. I took these off. It was really easy to take off. And also there's like a little flap right here, and all I did was just take it off. It just snapped off pretty easy. So now this gives us a nice clean cut. Alright, so I actually drove the car like this right now and it sounds crazy good. It's just, you're gonna lose power like this because you're getting hella heat soak. So yeah, I went to go get some plastic bonder, some JB Weld. Alright, so I took this out, but first things first, I gotta clean this because it's disgusting. But after this, we're just gonna basically cut this out right here, and essentially that will let more air flow. And again, that little thing is just so the air can recirculate and make the induction sound quieter. So we're gonna block that off, and all this will just go straight to the intake. Alright guys, so I removed the plastic piece that was right there. Not the cleanest cuts, but it's gonna work. And I cut off this plastic piece, and we're gonna use this to cover up the hole right there, because the air that goes in here just recirculates, and that's what makes it quieter. So yeah, we wanna hear that VTEC. So yeah, just gonna put some JB Weld right here. Alright, so I just put on the piece. I'm waiting for it to dry right now. But that's pretty much it. So as soon as that's dry, we could put all of this back together with the new K&N intake, and we'll see how she sounds. Alright guys, so I put it back with the K&N filter now. So yeah, fits in there nice and perfect, just like OEM. So again, took off that plastic piece right there guys. Sits super flush, and you can't see it, but that plastic piece back there is covered. So all we gotta do is put back the cover, and we'll see how she sounds. Alright, so everything is put back together. So again guys, this is not for performance gains. This is purely for if you're an enthusiast, you know, hear that VTEC crossover, just a little bit more, you know, hear that intake induction. So yeah, but according to LHT Performance, this is the best intake you can have for an S2000 along with the K&N air filter. So yeah, because it's all because of this beauty right here. It keeps it cold, so it's like a true colder intake. Anything else you get heat soaked. So yeah, with that mod that we did and with the K&N filter, this is the best intake you can have for an S2000 because it makes consistent power according to LHT Performance. He makes more points why, so if you guys want to go check him out, he actually has like a dyno and all that. So yeah, if you guys want to check out his video, I'll link it down below. So let's go for a drive, guys. I want to hear how she sounds. So there you have it, guys. Car sounds really good, honestly, and it feels a lot better. My old filter is pretty dirty, so it feels a lot better with that K&N, and it just sounds amazing. So I mean, there you have it, guys. Pretty easy mod you can do to your stock intake box. All you need to do is just buy a K&N filter. And yeah, car feels good. It's like 87 degrees right now and the car felt great. I can only imagine how much better it's gonna feel when the air is actually colder outside. So I'm honestly super happy with the results. Super easy mod you can do to your stock intake box. And I couldn't be more happier, and it's the best intake you can have. And I've heard that from a lot of different S2000 people, that the stock intake box is just the best intake system you can have for the S2000. I guess Honda just did that good a job. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching all the way to the end. If you guys are interested in any merch, go hit the description box down below. We got the link to the website. If you guys are into stocks, hit that link as well. For Robinhood, we'll both get a free stock, so what better way than to get some free money for signing up, right? Also, if you guys are into suspension or looking for any car parts, go head over to Max Speeding Rods and use the Broke Boys for 8% off. I'll put the link down there below with the coupon code, so Broke Boys 8% off Max Speeding Rods. So that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys in the next one. Later.